Alright, hey, Hades Mega here, and it is April 11th, alright? It's almost 12 o'clock. That's my appointment to go take my Rav4 Prime to get it serviced, alright? So I'm on my 10,000 mile service already, alright, as you can see there, alright? And I'll talk more about it when we get there, but yeah, it does say maintenance required, visit your dealer. Alright, and then some stuff started popping up here, and yeah, it's really annoying. It's like a nanny, man. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do when I have to start doing the maintenance myself. So hopefully it's not gonna be that difficult. Alright, so yeah, when we get there. Alright, here we are at the Toyota service drop-off area. Alright, we're gonna drop off the Rav4 Prime. Alright, there she goes, man. I've transferred it over to Stevens Creek Toyota service. And yeah, let's go take a walk around. Actually, let's go inside because it's Halloween. Look at this. This is kind of cool, like computer, touchscreen computer here where you can like look up accessories for your vehicle. Sorry for the glare. But I'm looking at the 2021 Rav4 Prime accessories. So there's not a whole much of electronic accessories. I didn't know you can just get a HomeLink mirror, so I guess that's not too hard to install. It's $277 for the HomeLink mirror. Some kind of app subscription thing, and a tablet holder. And then some wheel locks for 84 bucks. Body side moldings. I think I paid like 150 for mine, so like it's probably like 200 something dollars for them to install it. It is kind of a pain to install though. Check that video out. They got door edge guards, front and rear mud guards. Like I have all of these already. They have the blackout emblems that you can just plasti dip. There's a tow hitch. It's like almost $2,000 to have it installed. Retail installed price, yeah. So I think I paid like 300 bucks for my tow hitch, and I installed it myself. So I hope that comes with the wiring too. I think this bumper protector thing, I think I paid like 50 bucks for it or something around that, and it costs 145 for them to install it. There's some kind of rocker panel cover if you're going to install a running boards. I don't know that. There's the roof rack crossbars, running boards. Well, there's like an actual Toyota running board. That's kind of cool. Tow hitch hardware. Tow hitch receiver. Well, what's the difference between the receiver and the tow package? Oh, that's interesting. Let's check that out. I wonder what the tow package comes with. The tow package comes with... Okay, it just talks about the receiver. That's the important one. It doesn't say what else. Oh, it comes with the this one comes with the wire harness, so it's just not that hard to install. Tow hitch hardware kit. Tow hitch plug for hitch receiver. I don't know what that is. That must be the lights or the... Yeah, so it's like the whole package where you can just buy it separately. Right here, and right here, and here. I hope it comes with all this stuff for 2,000 bucks, and then that would make it a little more worth it. And then a vehicle badge chrome finish for rear hatch, but I already have the chrome badge for it, so $115 for the badge. Here's some interior stuff, some floor liners and stuff. I already got that. Cargo net, cargo tote, carpet stuff, coin holder, ashtray cup. It's not even the right one for the Rav4. That's not even a Rav4. Maybe it's an older Rav4. Door sill protectors, an emergency assistant kit,
and a first aid kit. $25 for the first aid kit. Doesn't sound like a bad deal. And then the emergency assistance kit. That's interesting. It's got like a jumper cable. So you should not be jumping other vehicles with your RAV4, by the way. Some other stuff. And that's pretty much it. I think, oh yeah, you know what? They didn't have the exhaust tips. Yeah. Like they didn't have the black chrome exhaust tips. Yeah, they're missing that. Because I have that. It's the TRD part, man. Alright, yeah, so it's just kind of cool little kiosk. You can look at accessories for your vehicle. Not too many for the RAV4 yet. At least none that I don't want. Like maybe I want some crossbars. I heard they make your vehicle more noisy. But everything else, okay. Here at the what is it? The Stevens Creek Toyota parking lot, like, you know, where they show the cars and everything. And it's funny. I went to go see if like I can open this door, the door to this Camry here, and you can, because they didn't disable the smart key on it. Yeah, so I guess the key is in here, and it thinks like I have the key on me, so it just opens, you know. You could open it and lock it. It's interesting. You could probably just drive away with it too. So yeah, that's kind of, I don't know, man. Like whatever. I always wanted to sit in the Camry. Maybe we could go sit in one. But this one is a 2019 Toyota Camry Hybrid. How much is this going for? $34,000? Man, it's still pretty pricey. Still pretty new. It's what, 3 years old now? And it has a warranty on it still. But yeah, I'm just here sitting in the Camry, doing my vlog here, my 10,000 mile service vlog for my Rav4 Prime. Okay. So I think like a month ago, maybe a little more than a month ago, I got a call from Stevens Creek Toyota saying, hey, you need to set up an appointment for your service. And then so I was like, oh, it's still too early for that. I was like at 8,000 miles. Like the next service is supposed to be at 10,000, but they said there is some kind of service, special service that needed to be done, like a recall service or something. And so I said, like, okay, you know what? Can you schedule it for like a month out? And so that's what I did. I scheduled it a month out, and here I am now. And I got about 9,600 miles, so I managed to get the right amount of miles before the 10,000 mile service, so it's all good. So they needed to do this recall. That's the service advisor told me they're doing like a recall service on the vehicle. And they're gonna reprogram the ECU. I was like, oh, I didn't know that, because that's a pretty major thing right there. I don't know what it could be. All right, I'll try to look it up on Google and see what it is. But they're gonna reprogram the ECU. That's kind of like a big deal, you know. It's gonna change the way the vehicle runs. And to tell you the truth, my RAV4 Prime, it runs great. There's nothing wrong with it, all right? I love it, all right? I haven't really had anything go wrong with it, all right, that I can think about. Maybe, well, anyway, I hope sometimes when they do these they reprogram these ECUs, especially on a hybrid, that's like a big deal. I'm hoping my range won't go down for one thing, all right? So one thing they might be doing is they might be limiting the amount of capacity you can pull out of the battery to keep it, you know, to make it last longer, right? So I can get anywhere from like 40 to 50 miles. Okay, well, maybe less too. Maybe like, let's say 30 to 50 miles. All right, it's really dependent on how you're driving it. You know, the speeds you're driving it at, type of thing. You know, but I can get 30 to 50 miles. All right, 50 at the best, 30 at the worst. Usually it's around 40. All right, as advertised, by the way. All right, because I think 42 miles is how much the range is advertised. You'll blow through that 40 miles real fast if you're just blasting down the freeway, I'll tell you that, man. But yeah, I haven't had any real problems with it. I didn't know it was going to be an ECU. They're going to have to reprogram the ECU, so they're going to have to put some kind of sticker under the hood, so we'll check for that. saying that like, hey, we did this recall, we reprogrammed the thing, you know. I don't know. It might make the vehicle better, or it might make it worse. So that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about it being worse, like my EV range going down, or you know, it eating up more gas. But on the other hand, maybe it could be some kind of improvements to the computer. You know, it'll be better. You know, so yeah. But man, is it warm in here? I wonder if they're gonna kick me out of here. But anyway, yeah, I'm just chilling in here, waiting for that service. They told me it's gonna be done they'll try to get it done by the end of the day, which is like 5 o'clock. So I'm here at noon. My appointment was at noon. I dropped it off at noon, so it's gonna take like 5 hours. So I guess I better get something to eat. So I'll be here for a while. I was hoping that like it'll be done in like a few hours, and then I just go home. I was gonna do DoorDash and go home, you know. DoorDash my way home type of thing with the RAV4, because I charged it all the way. It's pretty windy and rainy today, so that's why I'm inside the car. That's why I went somewhere where I could, you know, vlog in privacy type of thing. But yeah, I haven't had any real problems with it. I did check the I checked the services that they were gonna do. They sent me an email saying like, hey, your appointment is here and we're gonna do this and that. So they're gonna do a 10,000 mile service. All right, I will go over what the 10,000 mile service is when they do it. But they're gonna, I think 10,000 mile service is, they change the oil, they change, and if they don't change the oil, I'll freaking change the oil, man. But they change the oil, they top off the fluids, they do a multi-point inspection, and they rotate the tires. I think those are the big things that they do. Okay, so yeah, I think that's what it is. But we'll go over it, what it is in the manual. Like last time, they don't even bother going over the service manual. the service history, they just do it, you know, and they give you a little paper telling you what everything that they did. Okay, I know changing the oil is one of the things. I did check the oil before I gave it to them, and it was a little bit, looked a little brown, like cooking oil, you know, didn't look too dirty. For 10,000 miles, I truly believe that, you know, people are saying like, yeah, you know, 10,000 miles, that's a lot for a vehicle. You know, even if you put synthetic oil in it, it's still gonna get, you know, really dirty and stuff. You should probably change it sooner than that. But I truly believe the Rav4 Prime, you can go like 10,000 mile oil changes and it won't matter all that much, because you're got freaking electric. You drive it in electric mode most of the time. It depends on I guess it depends on the person, you know. Like I just took I went on a long trip to Las Vegas and I burnt a lot of gasoline. So when you're going long distances, you're going to burn a lot of gas. But if I was able to go like more than 3 months without filling up the vehicle. That's nuts, right? I didn't have to go to the gas station for 3 months. The RAV4 didn't have to go to the gas station for 4 months, you know, and 4 months. And so yeah, that's another little tip there. If you're not going anywhere far on your RAV4, don't fill it up with gas all the way. So, because you're lugging around extra, you know, you're lugging around extra fuel that you're not going to use, you know. Now when you are going to go on a long trip, then yeah, fill it up all the way, so you can go the distance. But if you're not really going that far, don't put a lot of gas in there. You know, it'll keep the weight of the vehicle down and hopefully increase your EV range, you know. But yeah, also another thing that they're gonna update the DCM, or reprogram the DCM module or something, and that's a data communication module. Holy crap, man, that freaking Lexus. Yeah, they're gonna reprogram the data communications module. Okay, and I know what that is. That's the little communication system that the Toyota uses to talk to like the network, the Toyota network or something. I think it's kind of like a cell phone service for your car, basically. All right, and I guess it's all the new Toyotas have it, and I guess they need to update that system or something, so it can annoy you all the time with updates and stuff. And what else? Yeah, so that's what I thought they were gonna do. All right, so I was like, oh yeah, that's not that major update. It's like, yeah, you gotta hook up a laptop to it and reprogram some stuff. And then, yeah, he was telling me, yeah, there's an ECU update. So the ECU is the engine control unit or engine management unit, and it pretty much tells like the engine like how to operate and everything. And I would imagine in the Rav4 Prime, that's a very complex system. So hopefully they don't mess it up. I hope not, and I hope my car drives the way it did before, because I don't want it to change, you know. I want it, well, maybe, like I said, if something better, like I get a little more range out of it or a little more power, then that's fine, you know. So that, you know, that also brings me to another topic, is over-the-air updates. Okay, I think the Teslas have over-the-air updates, and I think some other vehicles have that. Toyota has, I don't think they have that, but they have the capability to do it, because they had that DCM, you know, the communications module. They have it installed in the vehicle, so they can do something like that. But I don't know. I guess for something major like an ECU update, though, probably should not be done over there. That's why I'm thinking. You might suddenly just wake up one day and your vehicle not running. So, but yeah. So that just begs the question, like this could have been done while I was sleeping at home, you know, over the air update, like over the internet, you know, type of thing, rather than Hades Omega has to take it down to the dealer for like a whole day for them to pre-program it. So yeah, that's an interesting thing. Like, I don't know, would you want like a professional to go do it, you know, or you know, how safe is an over-the-air update? That's what I'm wondering, because yeah, what if your car just like bricks itself when it's trying to update itself, or you try to drive it and then it updates itself, and like, what the heck, man, I want to go drive it. So yeah, it's kind of odd. Maybe something will pop up and it say, hey, don't drive the car for like 2 hours. If not, yeah, it's kind of like a cell phone update, I guess. So, but anyway, yeah, I'm here for the 10,000 mile update, and like, honestly, I haven't had any real problems with the RAV4. Yeah, I got some scratches and stuff on it, but from driving it in the desert and all. but yeah, it's been a great vehicle. I haven't really had any problems with it, and it's saving me a whole lot of gas by running it on electricity. And I've been running it off my solar power system. I've been charging it with my solar power system, so I'm basically not paying anything to drive it, other than, you know, the tires. So it's awesome, man. I love it. Anyway, let's go take a look at some of the cars they have in the lot here, because they don't have a whole lot. So it just seems like the car situation has gotten worse over time. All right, like, I remember the last time I was here, there was quite a bit of vehicles, and now there's not. So it's still a seller's market, is what it is. Yeah, it's a seller or a buyer's market, I don't know, whatever. The supply is not meeting the demand, type of thing. All right, and I think the vehicle shortage situation hasn't gotten any better. All right, in fact, I think it's probably gotten worse. All right, but let's go check out some of the vehicles they got here, and then I guess that'll be the end of the vlog. And then I'll get my vehicle back, and I'll tell you what happened. All right, here's we go. By the way, here we are sitting in this lovely 2019 Camry hybrid. Very nice. It's very comfy in here. Oh, it has an inverter. 120 watt. Oh no, never mind. It's a 12 volts. There's a 12 volts here. Interesting. Yeah, it has like a 12 volt outlet here. Interesting design that this 2019 Camry has. It's a little different than the RAV4. It looks a little sleeker, that's for sure. But the gauge cluster looks very similar to the RAV4. So does all this. Yeah, all of this actually looks very familiar, honestly. This one has like lighted buttons and stuff. That's nice. The steering wheel seems like it's a little smaller, but it's literally the same steering wheel. The buttons are exactly the same on the steering wheel. Everything is the same. This one has a home link setup. It has a sunroof, and some other stuff here. Lots of buttons and cup holder right here. It's got heated seats here. It's got EV mode buttons, and oh, it has all this. It literally has all the same buttons right here as the RAV4 almost. So very familiar. It looks like it, and the seats are very nice. I like it. Okay. By the way, here's some of the features. It has leather moonroof, knee airbags, cruise control. This has a premium JBL, so this is a pretty high-spec Camry. That's what I want to say. It's got adjustable steering wheel, power door locks, bird's eye view camera. This is Bluetooth wireless, lane departure warning system, just like the RAV4. LED headlamps, intelligent clearance sonar. I think that might be the radar cruise control. All right, sonar, right? That's kind of the same thing. Keyless entry, satellite stuff, traction control, premium wheels. Yeah, so there it is. That's what it looks like. 2019 Camry hybrid. Very nice. I like it. I wonder what kind of gas mileage it gets. I think it has to get at least 30 miles per gallon for sure. The Camry is actually really nice. I like it. Just kind of looks like an old people's car. At least this one with these wheels, you know. But it's a sweet looking car. I like the Camry. It's a great car. Okay, we got the Toyota CHR here. This looks like a pretty bare bones model because it has the steel wheels. It's very rare to find a car with steel wheels. It's got like a door handle up here. It's kind of interesting. I kind of don't like that. would rather walk down here, you know. But yeah, so all these have steelies. Where's the sticker on it? There's no sticker on it though. Oh, these are all used. Yeah, they all look like they're used. So the used CHR guys, they got them. I think it's a kind of sweet car. I wish they made these in the hybrid, you know, or if they had it like a manual, you know. But do they come in manual? These are all automatic. Yeah. Yep, they're all automatic. I don't know if they're selling this. I believe this is one of the most powerful RAV4s ever produced, because this has the V6, it says here. So if I remember correctly, these put out about 200 more, or a little like more than 200 horsepower. All right, so this is supposedly the second most powerful RAV4 now, because the RAV4 Prime has taken its throne. That's what I'm gonna say. So yeah, I believe the V6 RAV4 is the one that the most power behind the RAV4 Prime. All right, so it has to have somewhere between the 200 horsepower of the RAV4 hybrid and the 300 horsepower of the RAV4 Prime. All right, I don't know. I don't think this is for sale. Okay, but it does have a V6 badge on it. Maybe somebody just put it on there. I'm not sure. We'd have to pop the hood to find out. All right. It's got some nice looking wheels on it though. Okay, so I don't know. We got a Highlander here. It says it's not for sale. It's a fleet vehicle. I don't know what that is. Here's a Corolla here and a RAV4 hybrid. This is pretty sweet wheels on a RAV4 hybrid. Kind of like those. Maybe I should look for some of those. I'm thinking of getting 17s for my RAV4 because it'll be better off-road, you know. But we'll see. I think 18 is it's a pretty good compromise. So I think these wheels look sweet. I like the color of this wheel. It's like a kind of like a gunmetal color. It's like a kind of light kind of gunmetal color. I like it. We've got a Tacoma here. Yeah, they don't got a whole lot of cars for sale, man. I don't know what the deal is. It's a dealership. They're supposed to sell cars, right? There's a Camry right here. Another Camry. They all have the little paper plates on them already, so I don't think these are for sale, man. They're just kind of just sitting here, I guess. Yeah, some of them don't have the window sticker on it. There's an Avalon. I don't know what that's doing here. It's an old Avalon. There's another Tacoma. That one, it says it's sold. This one says it's a delivery vehicle. So another fleet vehicle, Highlander. It's a Prius. All right, a Prius. A Prius Prime. I can tell it's a Prius Prime, but just by looking at these headlights, it has some kind of stuff on the side of it. It's healthcare. Oh, I don't know. They're just storing these vehicles here or something. There's a Mirai here. Beautiful color. It's like a midnight blue color. The Mirai, man. Oh, this is the first generation Mirai. Yeah. All right. Some people say it looks ugly. I think it looks all right. No complaints. Okay. Here's an interesting an Orkin Stevens Creek. It's an Orkin Tacoma. I don't know why it's here, but has some window sticker on it. It has the Orchid logos on it. I don't know if it's for sale. It says delivery. I guess this one has been sold too. How much are they selling this for? 26,000? That's a pretty good deal. 2.7 liter, 4-cylinder. Pretty. It's the kind of more basic Tacoma. Okay. Well, we got some Camrys back here. This is like a, I think it's a Highlander. There's a Rav4 here. Not really sure. It's probably a hybrid because it has a blue badge. Another one of these Orkin Tacomas. A Sienna. Super dirty to Sienna. How much you worth? Sienna, 46,000. Crikeys. It's more than my Rav4. 36 miles per gallon. It's not pretty good for a minivan, is what I want to say. My Previa used to get 18, 19 miles per gallon, so that's definitely a thing, you know. It's definitely. Oh, it says, see, this one is sold too. It's a courtesy delivery. TMS vehicle not for sale. Interesting. They got all these vehicles that are either sold, I guess, already. That's not my guess. There's some interesting wheels on this Rav4. What is this? This is an adventure. This is a Rav4 adventure. The grille looks different on it. Yeah, I kind of like the Rav4 adventure. Front looks better. I think these are the new headlights for the Rav4. This is a 2022 model. 2020. I don't know. Honestly, I kind of like the. Honestly, I kind of like the old headlights better. I don't like this. I don't like this thing right here. Mine doesn't have that. I think it looks cleaner with the older headlights. Let me see, what year is this? Yeah, this is a 2022 Rav4. Mine's a 2021. Oh, this is a hybrid. I thought it was an adventure. Oh yeah. Yeah, the front is different. Yeah, they changed the front on the new model Rav4s. And look, it has a projector fog light. I want to get that. I want to get that for my Rav4. I like that. Or it's not a projector, it's a LED. It's a LED projector. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I wonder if those are compatible with the older Rav4, but the grille is different than mine. My grille has like a diamond shaped stuff on it. I guess it's the same front, just the headlight is the biggest difference. They're supposedly the new headlights are supposed to be better, but I don't like the look of it. It's kind of ugly. I don't like this thing here. Yeah, I don't like this. I think my Rav4 looks cleaner. All right. I guess this is the newer wheels. All right. I've never seen these wheels before. Can we get inside? No. What is this? This is a Rav4 hybrid, but it has an 18. So this is a newer style 18-inch rim. Hayesmeg has been looking at them, so it's kind of more snowflake looking. Yeah, it's okay. No. I don't like it, and I don't like it, but I don't hate it either, type of thing, you know. I still like the wheels. I do like the color of the wheel. It's like what color is this? Magnetic gray metallic. All right, this was made in our final assembly point, Georgetown, Kentucky. This is an American Rav4. Mine's a Japanese one, by the way, guys. It was made in Aichi, Japan, or something. All right, but yeah, this is a Rav4 hybrid, 40 mpg. Inside look like. Is this one of the more up-spec models? Yes, it has the leather seats, or leather, or fake leather seats. All right, but other than that, it's pretty much still the same Rav4. Okay, pretty cool. Rav4 hybrid, 2022 model. Okay, they got a bunch of odd vehicles here. Corolla, 5-point Mustang, a 350Z or something. Ouch, with a lot of damage on the side. A Mirai, a lot of these Prius Primes. Are they selling? What's up with these Prius Primes? Why there's so many that have this med speed? It's like some kind of a delivery vehicle. Allied Security. Yeah, it's interesting. There's a bunch of Priuses. So I don't know what these cars back here in the lot are. They're like fleet vehicles or something. For the different
I'm here in the parts
Alright.
department, and they got Toyota shirts. Look, check this out. It's like an old school kind of Toyota shirt. There's that Toyota logo. We got the TRD shirts. TRD. And we got these Toyota fleece. Perfect for the Toyota fanboy that I am. It's a Camry t-shirt. A pink Camry t-shirt. It's a Tacoma shirt. It's pretty nice. It's a Toyota polo shirt. Pretty nice. Damn, alright, so if you're trying to look for some kind of mirror for your Toyota, or any car for that matter, just go to the Toyota, Stevens Creek Toyota Parts Department. You got these blind spot mirrors. They got lots of different kinds of blind spot mirrors. Blind spot mirror, blind spot mirror. So many different kinds, so many different sizes. I don't need a blind spot mirror on my Rav4 Prime because I got a blind spot monitoring system and I haven't felt the need for it. But sometimes I do kind of miss, you know, looking off in the corner, you know. But if I see the light on, I don't change lanes. That's how I know. They got Broadway mirrors too, the big ones. I haven't put the Broadway mirror on mine because I have a one of those dash cameras installed on the mirror. Okay, and we got these little sunshades. Gonna need those soon. It's gonna start getting warm now. And some seatbelt pads. Yeah. Animal toys. They got the club, man. They still sell this. This is the good old club, man. You put it on your steering wheel. Keep somebody from driving off with your car. I used to have one of those. Now I remember they had more license plates than this before. I guess people have been buying this. $5.99 each. Tool sale. All this is $5.99. Flyers and security bits, star bit set, safety. Like, who'd have thought Toyota is a great place to buy bargain tools? Pretty cool. Tire chains. Alright, we're still playing What's on the Lot. We've got a 4Runner here, alright? So the gasoline prices have just been really expensive lately. I don't think anybody wants to buy like a 4Runner. I guess right now would be a good time to buy a 4Runner. $47,000 for this guy though. It's nice though. I wish they made a plug-in hybrid 4Runner. Alright. Oh, look at this bad boy. I think this is a Sequoia. Look at this beast. Yeah. It's huge. This one is pre-owned, $62,000. They don't make any new cars. Here's a Tundra. Is this the new Tundra with the hybrid engine? Let's take a look at the Tundra. I rode in a Tundra one time. Somebody drove me around in a Tundra, and it was huge, man. It was nice, but they told me it eats up a lot of gas. And sure enough, it does. This one gets 19 miles per gallon. Actually, for something this big, I don't think that's too bad, I guess. But this is this is a 2022 Toyota Tundra. It was made in San Antonio, Texas. And so this is $55,000 with the dealer markup of $8,000 and a bunch of other stuff. It's $64,000. And it doesn't have a rating for the greenhouse gas emissions. Oh wait, this is right here, never mind. For whatever reason they have it twice, but it's a 4. Alright, where the Rav4 is probably like a 9 or 10, I think. This is a 4, alright, and it gets a 5 on the smog rating, so it's not the most eco-friendly vehicle on the road for sure. It has the iForce 3.5 liter twin turbo V6 dual overhead cam, 24 valve with dual VVTi, 389 horsepower, 479 pound-feet of torque, man. This thing has got power, dude, for days. And the torque, 10-speed automatic transmission, a drive mode select with a tow mode. So look at that. This thing was made to tow, which is, I believe that's what a lot of people do with the Tundras, right? The haul stuff. Four-wheel drive control, tow receiver hitch. All right, I'm not gonna go over everything. It's got 20-inch wheels, 50 state legal emissions. It's got the premium JBL audio, LED headlights, panoramic view monitor with cameras, wireless charging system for your phone, a bunch of other stuff like load leveling, rear height, air control. So just so much stuff that this vehicle can do. All right, pretty awesome. Toyota Tundra. That is the, I believe, full-size pickup is what they call it. Yeah. It's got huge wheels. It's rocking 20s, guys. 20 inches, nothing less, right? That's the bed. The bed's actually not that big, guys. Well, I guess it's big enough for me to sleep in, so I guess that's good enough. Probably put a bunch of dirt bikes back there. Now, I tell you this, the Tundra is so wide that you could lie down, I could lie down in the back seats and sleep back there if I wanted to, so yeah, pretty cool. Alright, Toyota Tundra. Alright, that's like kind of like the only vehicle, brand new vehicle I've seen here. I think this is the newer one with the hybrid motor, I'm not sure. Alright, here's a 4Runner. Yeah, there we go. It's 4Runner. I think it's been, I don't know, it's a used 4Runner. It's a 2020. $51,000 this guy. 4Runner. Alright, okay, we've got a black 4Runner here. Alright, I'm just gonna kind of just blaze through these. But this is a, there's not a whole lot of MSRP out here. Sure, here's a Corolla. Good old Corolla. This is a Highlander. I was gonna say it was a RAV4, but it looks a little bigger. That's a RAV4. Alright, here's a pre-owned RAV4. What kind of color is this? It's a RAV4 Adventure. Yeah, check it out. I think it's an Adventure. The front looks different. It's been nicely cleaned too. Yeah, it just says RAV4, but I'm pretty sure this is a RAV4 Adventure. Let's see. Yeah, see, it has a snow mode, eco, normal, sport. It has like a hill descent for the win, but hey, I found a Rav4 Prime here at Stevens Creek Toyota. Unfortunately, it's sold. Just like the last time I was here for service, they had a SE that was just like mine, and they'd already sold it. So, but here it is. It's I think it's like lizard white pearl or something. It's the same color as mine, but it's an XSE. Yeah, it's an XSE. Prime XSE. It's yeah, blizzard pearl is what it's called. Midnight black. So it's an XSE. It's got the two-tone, the black roof, which I kind of don't like. I mean, I like it, but I don't want a black roof. Other than that, it's pretty much the same paint scheme as mine. It has the 19-inch wheels that I don't like either, so you got plenty of room to put 17s in there, you know. And I don't know. I think it has everything else. I don't think this is the one with the premium package. I think it's just like an XSE. And it has like a $10,000 markup. Yeah, it has a $10,000 markup, guys. Which brings this to $56,000. All right, it was $45,000 with all the options and stuff. Okay, so just in case you guys are wondering, mine was $42,000 when I got it, and it had like a $5,000 markup. So
So this is like, yeah, more than $50,000. It's nuts, right? I don't think it has any really extras. Oh, it has the weather package. So this one comes with the weather package. Heated leather trims. Okay, yeah, that's the same one that mine had. And it has heated rear seats, and mine has that too. A special color. Why would it be a special color? It looks like a normal color to me. And an all-weather floor line. So basically, yeah, it's the same. It's got the same options as mine, but this is an XSE. So, and it's been sold to Alex. Congratulations, Alex. Congratulations, Alex. It does have like kind of like a leather kind of seat in it. Other than that, it's kind of the same thing as mine, yeah. But yeah, it just has the different wheels, different roof color. Also, this is the 2022 model. It has this different headlights. All right, it has the updated headlights. Whether they're better, I don't know. I kind of like. I like the one on mine better. I don't like this. I don't like this. It makes it look like it's angry, I guess. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, it has a black mirror. So the mirrors are black also. So basically the top part of the car is black, and the bottom part and the middle part are white. There you go. There you go. Rav4 Prime SE. Alright. I think this might be different too. I don't remember it being like that. This might be, if you can open the charge door. No. Okay, there you go. $56,000 with the markup. Pretty pricey. I think mine was like $40,000 out the door. Alright, hey, he's Mick here. So I'm here back in my RAV4 after like our little adventure at the dealership today. I did see another RAV4 Prime. It was an XSE that was sold already for like $56,000. It's ridiculous. I don't even think it had the premium package on it. I can only imagine how much the XSE with the premium package would cost. Probably close to like $60,000. It's a ridiculous price, okay? But that XSE was basically the same spec as my SE model with the XSE trim, all right? That is like, it had the black roof and like kind of the leather seats and everything. So, but anyway, they weren't able to do the recall campaign thing, all right? The software update, yeah, they weren't able to do it. So let's go check it out. They told me I had to activate Toyota Safety Connect. I didn't. That's kind of weird because it works. Because look, see. So the recall has to do about this here, okay? The DCM module, the data communication module. It's some kind of thing that it communicates with, you know, Toyota and stuff. And I guess they need to update it for whatever reason. But it's a recall, so it's kind of something important. So they weren't able to do it because I haven't, my Toyota Safety Connect isn't enabled or something. I think, I don't know, I don't think I have Toyota Safety Connect. That's something you have to, that's like a subscription thing you have to buy, right? So yeah, I don't know. They told me I have to go call Toyota up and activate it and then take it in for the recall. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do that when we got to do the 15,000 mile maintenance. Okay. Yeah, we're at like 10,000 already. Wow, it's amazing. Driven this quite a bit. But anyway, so yeah, let's go take a look at the service paperwork, and then I guess that's it. So, well, the other one was called Blizzard Pearl. That was the name of the thing. All right, Blizzard Pearl. While mine is super white, okay. But yeah, I guess super white because it's all white, you know. But anyway, yeah, that's so. This is the stuff about the communication module. They're unable to perform 22 Tango Charlie 01, okay, because the customer has waived Safety Connect. All right, something. I guess they deactivated something on my vehicle when I bought it or something, because I decided I didn't want the subscription service. So that, all right, yeah. So one thing that kind of pisses me off about this is they want me to activate this subscription service, all right? So I have to pay money for it, all right? I don't know, maybe I'll just activate it and try it for a little while. I don't know. But yeah, I have to activate the Safety Connect service so they can update the software. So like I gotta pay money to do it, pay for something that I don't want, all right? I was like, what the heck? When it's a recall campaign that they have to do it, all right? So what the heck? Why can't they just enable it and then disable it or something? I don't know. So they want me to do something so before they could do the recall on. So the thing that kind of pisses me off is that I can't get this recall done. I can't get the recall done until I activate this service, and then he said I can't register my vehicle. Yeah, my registration's in like September. I don't know if I'm going to hit 5,000 miles by September, but yeah, the DMV won't let me register my vehicle because there's like an active recall on it. All right, and Toyota has to do it, but they can't do it unless I activate this service on my vehicle that I don't really freaking use. I think that's the thing where like you can use the Bluetooth to do stuff to your vehicle. I'm not 100%. All right, I do know that like the SE model doesn't really have any of those online features and stuff. All right, I think the Safety Connect also is like it's this thing right here. Okay, the SOS button, right? So like if you get into any kind of accident or trouble or whatever, you hit this and then like they send like help or something, you know, that type of thing. Kind of like the OnStar system for GM, I think, right? So yeah, they're not able to do this kind of recall for the recall update for the data communication module. So yeah, so that's why they wanted me to stay here till like 5 o'clock. Also, I noticed my clock is wrong. Why is my clock? I just looked at it right now. My clock is wrong. My clock says 1827. It is not 1827. It is a not 1827 right now, as you can see. It would be like 6. That would be like 6 o'clock at night, man. So I don't know. Well, they did something to my car, and my clock is wrong. So I have to go fix it. I know my clock was right on this. Okay, so we got this is the second Toyota Care service, no cost service. It's oil. All right, so basically they just changed the oil and the filter at no cost. Pretty cool. So what they did is they replaced the engine oil, the oil filter. They rotated the tires, inspect the wear, and then they reset the maintenance reminder, and they topped off the fluids. And wow, it was really windy. I feel the whole car rocking. They torqued the drain plug to 30 foot-pounds. Thank you for giving me the torque spec for the drain plug. I will write that down somewhere when I start changing my own oil. And they torqued the lugs to 76 foot-pounds. All right, so yeah, they did a tire rotation. Yeah, they rotated the tires. Okay, and they inspected them. Looks like they're still good. That's good because Hades Mega has been beating them up in the desert and dirt roads and stuff. Sometimes I wonder about these tires, you know. So yeah, and then they just gave me the sheet here. All right, and then so this is the inspection sheet for my RAV4. All right, so they checked to see if the horn works and the headlight works, the windshield. They checked the windshield glass. Actually, I do know I have a chip on my windshield. It's a teeny tiny one. They said the cabin filter is kind of dirty, so I should probably replace it soon, or maybe the next time. It's like almost dirty. The parking brake operates. They checked the floor mats. They said the air filter is a little dirty. I don't see how the air filter could be a little bit dirty because I hardly use the freaking engine in this thing. Maybe it's from driving in the like dirt roads and stuff, I guess. Cooling system's fine, the dry belts are fine, the hoses are fine, the radiator's fine. They refilled my windshield washer. That's good. Bet that you just put water in it. Coolant, brake reservoir is fine, and then the propeller drive shaft. This doesn't have that, guys. CV. Okay, we do have those. Axle stub, they checked that. They checked the steering linkage, the suspension, the fluid for fluid leaks, exhaust damage, fuel lines and connections. And then yeah, this is all the stuff about the tires. They said the tires are still in good shape, the brakes are still in good shape. Okay, yeah, this vehicle hardly uses the brakes. All right, just to stop it at the last second, that's about it.
He's is very good at using the regenerative braking system on this. Okay, so here I have the warranty and maintenance guide. I keep this guy in my glove box. I don't keep the manual in there because it takes up like half the glove box, but I do keep this part of the manual. Okay, so what we're doing is 10,000 mile maintenance. All right, so I guess if you're in Hawaii, you got to add some kind of EFI tank additive. Okay, check installation of the driver's floor mat. All right, that's an easy one. Inspect and adjust all fluid levels. They did do that. Inspect the DC-DC converter air filter intake. I hope they did do that, because that wasn't on the inspection sheet, and that's part of one of the things they got to do, right? They got to inspect the wiper blades. I think they did that. I'm not sure. They replaced the engine oil and filter. They did do that. They did rotate the tires, and they did inspect the brakes. All right, because the stuff was on the brakes. Also, they don't do any of this additional maintenance. That's what they told me last time, but this is some other stuff they would check. But I think they do inspect all that stuff because it was in the inspection sheet. Okay, so I will just fill this stuff out like I did last time. I filled it out myself last time. Boom, 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 boom. You're supposed to have the technicians fill this out, but they don't do it. So they give you this paper here. Okay. Okay, so my next maintenance at 15,000, all right, will be the additive that we don't put in because we're not in Hawaii. The floor mats, the fluid levels, the DC converter intake, the wiper blades, the rotate tires, and visually inspect. Okay, so pretty much nothing. Okay, yeah. So for the 15,000 mile maintenance, when we take it in for the 15,000 mile maintenance, we do nothing. Pretty much. They're just going to rotate the tires just like they did during the last service. All right. The big one this time was the oil change. All right. And like I said, I checked the oil. It was kind of dirty, you know. I've done a decent amount of miles with the internal combustion engine, you know, and I'm pretty sure that oil was still good. I bet you. I will check the dipstick to see how clean the oil is, and yeah, I will check the oil level also just after I drive it. So maybe I'll turn the hybrid engine on the way home just to mix up the oil in there. I guess, I don't know, but yeah. So that was the big one, the oil change, and then they were supposed to do that recall, and they didn't do the recall, so because they couldn't activate my vehicle. So man, I don't know if I can do I don't know if I'm going to be able to do 5,000 miles before September, right? When is my thing due? Damn. Yeah, you know, I might just try to get this recall thing done as soon as possible. I guess it's like no reason not to, right? But it's May, so it's April now, so May, June, July, August, September, 5 months. All right, so if I could do 5,000 miles a day, we could come back here for the next maintenance. So anyway, I will figure out how to turn this Toyota Safety Connect thing on, and then yeah. But I don't know if it's something that I gotta pay for and that I'm not really gonna use. Why, you know, why can't they just update it, you know? So that's the problem with these new cars, you know. You're driving like a computer on wheels, you know. It's so complicated. That's what I'll say. Okay, so all right. Anyway, that was my 10,000 mile service vlog. All right, at Stevens Creek Toyota, where I purchased this vehicle. I have not had any major problems with my vehicle. I love this vehicle. It's great. I still like it a whole lot, and I'm hoping to keep it that way for a long time. Okay. But yeah, so for the main service for this episode was the oil change. All right, so I got some new oil on my buddy here. All right, cool deal. I don't think it really needed to change it because I really drive this thing as an EV most of the time anyway. So yeah. All right, yeah, so one thing that kind of worries me about this vehicle is I need to get a service manual for it, man. I get a service manual for all my vehicles, so at some point I got to get a service manual for this guy, a factory service manual, or like a Haynes or Chilton's, whatever, you know, that tell me how to work on this vehicle. I don't think there is one out yet. There should be one, because this vehicle,
particular generation RAV4 has been out for quite some time now. Okay, I'd imagine changing the oil, not too difficult, you know. The coolant is one thing I'm worried about, because this has like a kind of complicated heating and cooling system. That's what I say. Okay, so that's something a little bit different in the Prius. Like even the Prius, like I can change the engine oil. I've changed the engine oil on the Prius. All right, it's kind of annoying, but I've never I haven't changed the oil on for the inverter. All right, and I don't know if this one shares the whole thing. I'm not sure. There might be a different oil for a different thing, but the oil the coolant should last a long time in this vehicle, like 100,000 miles or something. So or so they say. Okay, so but yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, so for the 15,000 mile maintenance, when we take it in for the 15,000 mile maintenance, we do nothing. Pretty much they're just going to rotate the tires just like they did during the last service. All right, the big one this time was the oil change. All right, and like I said, I checked the oil. It was kind of dirty, you know. Like I've done a decent amount of miles with the internal combustion engine, you know, and I'm pretty sure that oil was still good. I bet you I will check the dipstick to see how clean the oil is, and yeah, I will check the oil level also just after I drive it. So maybe I'll turn the hybrid engine on the way home just to mix up the oil in there. I guess, I don't know, but yeah, so that was the big one, the oil change. And then they were supposed to do that recall, and they didn't do the recall, so because they couldn't activate my vehicle. So man, I don't know if I can do I don't know if I'm going to be able to do 5,000 miles before September, right? When is my thing due? Damn. Yeah, you know, I might just try to get this recall thing done as soon as possible. I guess it's like no reason not to, right? But it's May. So it's April now, so May, June, July, August, September, 5 months. All right, so if I could do 5,000 miles a day, we could come back here for the next maintenance. So anyway, I will figure out how to turn this Toyota Safety Connect thing on, and then yeah. But I don't know if it's something that I gotta pay for and that I'm not really gonna use. Why, you know, why can't they just update it, you know? So that's the problem with these new cars, you know. You're driving like a computer on wheels, you know. It's so complicated. That's what I say. Okay, so all right. Anyway, that was my 10,000 mile service vlog. All right, at Stevens Creek Toyota, where I purchased this vehicle. I have not had any major problems with my vehicle. I love this vehicle. It's great. I still like it a whole lot, and I'm hoping to keep it that way for a long time. Okay, but yeah, so for the main service for this episode was the oil change. All right, so I got some new oil in my buddy here. All right, cool deal. I don't think it really needed to change it, because I really drive this thing as an EV most of the time anyway. So yeah. All right, yeah, so one thing that kind of worries me about this vehicle is I need to get a service manual for it, man. I get a service manual for all my vehicles, so at some point I got to get a service manual for this guy, a factory service manual, or like a Haynes or Chilton's, whatever, you know, that tell me how to work on this vehicle. I don't think there's one out yet. There should be one, because this particular generation RAV4 has been out for quite some time now. Okay. I'd imagine changing the oil, not too difficult, you know. The coolant is one thing I'm worried about, because this has like a kind of complicated heating and cooling system. That's what I say. Okay, so that's something a little bit different in the Prius. Like even the Prius, like I can change the engine oil. I've changed the engine oil on the Prius. All right, it's kind of annoying, but I've never I haven't changed the oil for the inverter. All right, and I don't know if this one shares the whole thing. I'm not sure. There might be a different oil for a different thing, but the coolant should last a long time in this vehicle, like 100,000 miles or something. So or so they say. Okay, so but yeah, but I've got like 2 years of Toyota Care. All right, or like I think 20,000 miles or 30,000 miles, something around there. And then like my plan after that service that Toyota Care is over, I'm planning to take care of the vehicle myself, do my own maintenance, all right? And one of the reasons I bought this vehicle is it would be very low maintenance, all right? Because I know the Prius was very low maintenance vehicle, all right? At least for you know, for Hades Omega standards. I did all my maintenance myself on my Prius, and I could imagine I could probably do all the maintenance on this too. All right, I have been cleaning that area where the inverter or the charger intake is. All right, they say not to block that thing and like keep it clean, so I do get a vacuum. I vacuum it every once in a while. So I don't know how to change the filter on it, so that's gonna be something we're gonna have to figure out in the service manual. Okay, but anyway, yeah, that's it. That's our 10,000 mile maintenance vlog. Thanks for watching. It was kind of interesting seeing that other RAV4. Oh yeah, so the headlights were different on them. If you guys want to see, I will put a quick clip of I'll put a quick clip of the new headlight. All right, from what I shot before, and then like my headlight. All right, let's take a look at it. Pretty much that's the only difference between the 2022 model and the 2021 model that I can see, is the headlight is different. Yeah, so you'll notice the 2022 headlights have, I think there's a little thing here, okay? There's like a LED thingy here. I kind of don't like that. I like it like this. This is fine. I think it still uses an incandescent bulb, all right, which is fine with me. It's just a blinker bulb, man. It doesn't really do anything. All right, but yeah, it's pretty much the same as the other one. I think the XSE model has this that LED thing here. I really don't like that either. So I'm planning to put a fog light in it. I saw somewhere around here there was a RAV4 with like a nice fog light on it, and I'm planning to put one of those on there. It was like a LED fog light, so I'm just gonna see if I can get that and install it on this guy. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, fog lights is probably the next thing I'm planning to do for the mods and stuff, right? But other than that, I'm just driving it, you know. I don't really need the fog lights, you know. I just think they just look cool. They look cool, and yeah, obviously it's a safety thing too. Like when you drive in the fog, you'll be able to see a little better, all right? Okay, thanks for watching. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much the only difference between the 2021 and the 2022 model RAV4 Prime is the headlight. The headlight is a little bit different, right? Whether it's better or not, it's debatable. It must be better. They updated it, right? But I think the 2021 model RAV4 Prime headlights look better than the 2022 model. 2022 model has this kind of like angry kind of look, angry kind of face look, if you know what I mean. All right, but with that funky headlights, right? So I like this style better. It just seems cleaner. All right, here's we go.